Good morning, everyone. It's 26 August, Thursday. It's quarter to 10, 9:45 in the morning. Sun's up, as you can see right up there. And I'm up here at Lineham trailhead. Gonna go up to the falls. It's about 6 miles round trip. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And there's there's 3 other cars here. So maybe meet somebody up on trail. Doing it solo today. And let's go see what I can find. Well, it's a pretty day. And I'm only about 100 yards from the car, the parking lot. And here's what the trail looks like. Well, it seems like they must do this on purpose. You start at the trailhead uphill. No warm up or anything, just uphill immediately. But this is just an easy climb here. It's a well-marked trail, and it's a pretty day. I only seen only 4 or 5 Saskatoon berries. I hiked up to Roe Lake, Upper Roe Lake hike a week and a half ago, and that's just a little bit away from here. The trailhead's maybe less than a mile, maybe half a mile from this trailhead. And there's a week and a half ago, and berries all over the place. And so far, I see a lot of Saskatoon berries. Only 2 or 3 berries. Thimbleberries, I don't see any. Fireweed, so far just a few plants. So a different landscape, and a week and a half later everything changes quickly, I guess, up here. It was 50 degrees Fahrenheit when I got out of the car, according to the thermometer in the car, and a little cool. And now that I've hiked a little bit, warmed up, I mean, I feel warm, but the temperature I think is the same. Hear a creek way down below. Other than that, I don't hear anything. No birds, nothing. At times, I find it really enjoyable to be on trail by myself. I can just think, try to connect up, and just have quiet. And other times, it's really nice to have somebody go with you. So, going to Lineham, I guess that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. Lineham, one word. Who knows how they pronounce it here? Lineham or something, who knows? I know when first got here, there was a town, I don't know, hour away, something like that from Cardston. It's spelled, I believe, something like, it's either MC or it's MAC. And then the next one is CLEOD. Now, I was asking about the town of Fort MacLeod. Somebody said, what are you talking about? I said, that sign right there. It says Fort MacLeod, you know, like 30 kilometers or something. They said, oh, you mean Fort McLeod. Like, okay, however you get that out of that, I don't know. So, this is Lineham Trail going to the falls. So, I read a report on a trail app called All Trails. It's a free app, or you can buy the version for a few dollars that works offline. But they have reviews, people that hike certain trails, and this happened to be one of them on their list. And somebody hiked it just a week ago. Well, in fact, 2 or 3 different people hiked it about a week ago. 2 of them said, hey, this is great. And they said the falls is great. One person said, don't waste your time. Said maybe in the spring where there's more water might be fun. But said very unimpressive falls. So I want to go find out. And I don't have the app in front of me, but I believe it said 5.8 miles round trip. So I want to go check it out anyway. It's really quiet. I like that. And off to my left, that way, off to my left, creek down there. It's a nice sound. I'm taking a break for a minute. I've been gone 30 minutes. Something caught my attention. See all the deadfall? And they go right across another hillside. It's all green. So, well, that side's green, right on the ridge, right at the top where the green is on the ridge. You can see dead trees. And right there in the center, you can see some dead trees on the hillside. So the fire tried to get up there. So, who knows? Maybe the wind changed or something. But all those trees survived. Water running down that canyon on that mountainside. There's a canyon over there. You see, I can see glistening for water. And that's where I'm headed. Well, I went over the top of the climb. I'm headed down the other side of the mountain, just a gentle downhill. So I came to this. Now I have the camera in my sternum strap, so I'm not sure how much you're seeing, but the pretty little flow of water. I just brought about 1 liter of water with me. Didn't want to carry a bunch of weight, and this would be a great place to fill up. That's pretty. I've said it before, say it again, and later I'm sure. I like the water. I like being around water. So, I was just talking to a woman a little bit ago. She said that a few days ago, well, she said somebody said a few days ago they saw a black bear up here. And then she said she also heard that it was a grizzly bear. I said, well, I heard it was a polar bear. She just chuckled. And then I said, I'm not sure, but I think that once up here I saw a panda bear. She said, yeah, people just don't know the bears. I said, well, it's really hard to mistake a polar bear and a panda bear. So maybe those people were telling the truth. She just chuckled. So she went the other way. Anyway, that's some of my witty Ross humor. Some people appreciate that kind of humor, and other people can't handle it. I feel sorry for those people that can't handle Ross humor. There's nothing better. So, I'll be quiet and just let you look and see what's going on around here. back there a little bit, saw a trail camera, forest department or whoever puts them out. So I had to give them a big smile. I'm sure they must really get some corny pictures on those cameras from people. They're probably, and they're probably motion detector activated for bears or mountain lions or whatever. But I'm sure I'm not the only person around that takes selfies in that camera. So, well, this is a gentle decline, which of course means coming back, this is uphill. But it's not as steep as coming up this way. I come around the corner and here's a canyon. Got a trickle of water running. Enough that if you need it to fill up water bottle, there's plenty. Big mountain. But with these trees, man, I bet you in the runoff season, this thing here is really deadly. So far I've crossed four water flows across the trail. None of them had to get your feet wet. So I'll bet you this thing really would be impressive to watch when it's the snow's melting. And there goes the trail up the other side. So I come around the corner and I come into this clearing. That's pretty impressive. Big old mountains. There in the saddle you can see water running down there. There goes the trail. And then you can see the trail right on the other side of that lone pine tree. You can see the trail snake around the hillside. If you look down there, you can actually see a creek. It's pretty cool. So far, I haven't seen any wildlife, not even a squirrel. Well, I'm going to take a break here for a couple minutes, and I checked the GPS unit. I'm about 2 miles in, and I'm doing about 1.5 miles an hour, but I am stopping here and there and taking pictures. But 1.5 miles per hour, that's okay. Pretty impressive, huh? Hope everyone's having a good day. And I packed passed a patch. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick anyway? But I passed a patch of thimbleberries, bunches of them. I had a few of them, and when they're really soft and ripe, they're pretty good. As far as Saskatoons, very, very few. Haven't seen any gooseberries, but pretty day. And coming this way, there's area that was really heavy forested with green trees, and a lot of pine needles on the ground. And then you come into a semi-clearing and it's all burned out. But sometimes I don't get very far. I don't see where I was standing, but I was over there someplace just a minute ago. And now I'm here. Isn't that pretty? Nice pool of water right on the other side of that driftwood that's right in front of me. I bet you if there's any fish, that'd be there. There's another pool of water to the right of these two little pine trees. I don't know what draws me to it, but the water, I don't know why it draws me to it. But I like being near water. So, here's the trail through these bushes. It goes, kind of see it goes through that to the right of those little evergreens. So let's go see where these falls are located. I'm not sure if these are the falls yet. I haven't looked on the map. I mean, this is a waterfall. I don't know if this is Lineham Falls. I haven't looked on the map, but this is pretty cool. Really pretty. You can feel the mist a little bit. Definitely a little bit cooler here than it is. The trail's right behind me. 30 feet. And definitely cooler here. Well, I'm up here at Lineham Falls. There they are. I think that looks pretty cool. Big old huge mountain there. Just past two women. They're both from Calgary. They're headed back to the parking lot. One of them said she's been here before, and the other one has never been to Waterton. It's pretty, isn't it? Trees up here didn't get affected by the fire, the forest fire. So here you go, right there. Somebody's made a trail. Maybe it goes over towards closer to the falls, I'm not sure. This is the end of the trail. 2.9 miles according to the GPS unit. Well, it's 12:05. I left the car parking lot at quarter till 10. So it took me 2 hours and 20 minutes to get here. I do stop and take pictures, so that takes a little time. But it's a nice day, a little hazy, but I don't smell smoke. So maybe that fire's out where it was in BC. But you can see the falls back there. It's pretty cool. So I brought some treats, some applesauce, and a couple brownies. I don't eat too much when I'm out. Don't really get hungry. So on all trails, that's the app, the phone app I told you about earlier, where you can put reviews on it. The people that hiked it just a week ago, one person said, don't waste your time. The waterfall is not so great. I think it looks pretty cool. It would look pretty cool if that was really gushing over the top. But if it was, I doubt we could get up here with that one canyon that I came through. Right now there's a trickle of water, but all these big trees, it sure looks like they've been pushed down that canyon. But I'm glad I came. I like the outdoors. I like getting out in the fresh air. It's a little bit of a breeze. Don't know the temperature, but the high is supposed to be only like 65, and that's later on, so maybe it's 60 degrees. I don't know. I would like it warmer myself. The breeze blows, and it's a little cooler. When you're moving, it's okay, but I would like it warmer. So, made it. I'm going to take maybe 15 minutes, 20-minute break, and then head back to the car. And the lady coming up here, she said you pronounce it, according to her, Lineham. So I'm at Lineham Falls, and that's right there in the background. You can see it right there. So hope everybody's enjoying the day. All right, it's 12:35. I'm headed back to the parking lot. Young couple, they came up to the trail end where I was and went on the trail to the waterfall. And then an older guy came up, and we talked for a minute. He's been here a bunch of times, lives here in the area. He said on the cliff by the waterfall used to have steel cables. yeah, where you could go up the cliff and then get up on the lakes up there and go camping. But he said people got stuck, afraid to go up they get halfway up the cliff and they have to be rescued. So they took the cables down and you can't camp up there at the lakes anymore. And then here's a older couple and daughter, I guess. She's probably in her late 20s. And some boy that's probably late teens. So they're not going any farther either. They're taking a break. So I'm on the way back. I stopped and picked a handful of thimbleberries. And I had an applesauce little container cup thing. Single serving plastic cup. So I filled that up with berries. Take back and let those at the house try them if they haven't tried them before. They're pretty good when they're really soft. You have to pick them like you would pick a soap bubble off of a plant. They're pretty tender, fragile. So the family of 4 I told you about, they already passed me up, and 3 guys that were on trail before I ever got here. They're headed back. Look like college guys. So I figure probably get back to the car between 2:30 and 3 o'clock. Gotta watch where I'm going. It's gravel on the trail here and it's downhill. On the way back down the trail, thought I'd take one more picture. That's a pretty far waterfall there. Water's clear as air. Oh, a few Saskatoon berries. Thimbleberries. This is a trail for you can bring horses on. I'm thinking this area you probably walk the horse. I wouldn't ride it across there. Water goes in the gravel right here and doesn't come out. Well, on the other side of those bushes somewhere where it comes out again. Well, I'm back. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock, exactly 2 o'clock. So it took me 2 hours and 20 minutes to get up to the falls, and it took me 1:32, an hour and 25 minutes to get back. And I did stop a couple times, take pictures, and I stopped and picked a few berries on the way back. It's 6 miles round trip, total distance 6 miles, and the elevation gain, I have to double check, but I think it was 1,700 feet, I believe, what it said on the GPS. So, hope everybody had a good day. It's good here. It's cooled off now. It's definitely cooler than it was a couple hours ago, and more breezy.